In this tutorial, we'll show you how you can use the software to quickly and easily set up your own e-commerce systems so your clients can be invoiced and pay online. From the admin menu, under the Personal Group Fitness component, start by setting up your services offered. Here you can add personal sessions, group sessions, and services that you offer. For example, we have a 90-minute fitness assessment. Let's take a look at that. Clicking on Edit, you can see the name of the service or session, the unit that it will be recorded in. You can set the duration, give it a name, and a description if you choose, as well as a price and any taxes that will be charged. You can color code it for your calendar, and you can set it so your clients can self-book from their own calendar as well. That's just one example of a service offered. To add additional services, just hit the Add Session Services button. Once you've added your services, go to your package builder. Here, you can quickly and easily create different packages to offer to your clients. For example, here we have a 12-week Biggest Loser Challenge plan that includes 60 minutes of personal training for 12 sessions, as well as various other services and sessions. You can alter the quantity, the prices, and the taxes. Once you've created the package, you can calculate the total and then save it. You can offer discounts on these packages later in the invoicing section. Now that you've created your packages and your services, we'll go to the billing system. Here you want to make sure you have your tax types in place. And then we'll go to the invoices and payments area. So here, we're going to add an invoice for a new client. Simply select the client's name from the drop-down menu. The system will default it to the trainer. And if you want to record who this was sold by, you can record that as well. You can even add invoice numbers. And here's where you can offer a discount. You can either offer a flat rate discount or a percentage. You can alter the invoice date, which will default to the current date. So you can now add individual items to any invoice using the drop-down, which will show you a list of all the services that you offer. Or you can use a package. So in this case, if this client was buying the 12-week Biggest Loser Challenge plan, we click the Fill Invoice with this package, and the system adds the necessary information. Now let's say this client wanted to buy some additional personal training. We can simply select that from the drop-down, 30-minute personal training sessions, and let's say they're buying 6 of those sessions. Once we've added it, we can click Calculate Totals, and the system will update the total for the package. Now let's say we want to give them a 15% discount on this package. We can add that, and again, clicking Calculate Totals will now show the discount total that they're receiving as well, and the total outstanding, or total due for the invoice. Now scrolling down in the invoice, we can create single payments or payment plans, or a combination of both. So let's say that this client today is going to make a payment of $300. We simply add that. We're going to collect this payment today. We're going to add it to the invoice. That will now adjust the total outstanding, which is then inserted into a payment plan. So let's say this client is going to pay you bi-weekly, starting in the middle of May. You can now choose to do it by the number of payments or a fixed payment amount. So if we want to do this over 12 equal payments, we simply put in 12 payments. We can click Calculate Payments, and the system will update and show us what the amount of each payment would be and the dates that the payments will be due. If you need to change that, let's say you want a fixed payment amount of $150. We simply type that into the fixed payment amount. We'll click Calculate Payments again, and the system will show all the $150 payments with one final payment for the balance. If you're happy with that, simply add the payments in, and they will now be recorded on the system under the appropriate date. If you're using our e-commerce, you can contact us and get set up with your own online payment processing system, which will add the Pay Now button. It makes it very simple, so either you or if you email an invoice to a client, the client can click the Pay Now button, which will take either you or them to a page where you can add their payment information, including their credit card information, which is then recorded and processed immediately. This payment would then be deposited into your own merchant account and be available to be transferred to your bank account. Using the software for invoices and payments and e-commerce is simple and quick.